Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Fortune Lines Forever. We're on the ladder with Mephi and this guy on Niflheim. Final 2, version 2, 10x10 kilometers, etc. No, that's everything. Orange Heart is Mephi. Really needs to get that name changed back. He is playing Cybern as usual. Cybern whoring. This guy is playing Seraphim. Not sure if he plays random or not. Maybe he just likes Seraphim. Not a bad pick. So, builds. First engineer is going to reclaim. You can send the second engineer, but actually because he's making a lab and a scout, I think he probably made the right decision there to send the first NG to the reclaim, manually reclaiming all of this. Second engineer is probably going to assist this commander so he can actually use all this mass. There he goes. You can see he places everything so that this engineer doesn't have to move. He's also delaying his maxes because of all this mass, so looks like the third engineer perhaps is going to reclaim for this guy. Let's see. Okay, already has all of his mexes. This engineer is not protected yet. We do have a tank coming out. And, okay, so he's going to try and get this Hydro quite quickly by building it with 2 engineers. He has misplaced his edge build factory, so he's going to have to place it differently. That's not a bad spot. He's delaying this reclaim because he already has so much to deal with. So only 1 NG assisting, and we think that's going to be different for Mephi. Yes, it is. We have 2 assisting very quickly. The Mex is only now being built. It's going to save power for him, and his lab is looking for this engineer. So I think if you're going for nice name here. I think if you're going to try and kill this engineer, deny this reclaim, you should probably go first lab rather than first engineer, second lab. But this is netting him a kill. He's trying to dodge the Tham. Unsuccessful in the end. But he got the engineer. But most of this reclaim is already gone. So, not sure if that's actually worth it, to be honest. I would err on the side of not worth. And we have the assist being reduced so that he can expand a bit faster. And he's kind of slow to these mexes. He now actually has more reclaim to get. Hasn't touched this yet. And he has quite a number of tanks out. Only land so far. So if I would recommend you go watch. Well, first I'll plug Mephi's channel. You should check out Mephi's channel. I think there's a link in the description, and on my channel all my subscriptions are listed. You can find lots of content there. But you should go to, I believe, TA for Life's channel, which is Praise Google Our Master, and watch the Zoc versus Blackheart best of 15 series, and this map is featured on it. And you can see Zoc's build orders on that map, created by V. The build orders, not the map. And they're quite interesting, similar to this build where it's very heavy on land, a lot of assist, and yeah, a lot of interesting games there. Should definitely check it out. That is a very good raid. Killing this engineer, half ton hydro is denied, and I hope this guy, well, doesn't actually need it right now, so still hurts to lose that engineer, that mex. He's going to lose this mex as well. And he's now scouting. He's also gone late air, focusing on land. There's a lot of damage to be done. Especially this area is commonly attacked. So Mephi is sending majority of his forces here. You have a tank from this guy aiming to get this engineer. The edge build factory from Mephi is a lot later than this guy, so that's going to give him basically an extra factory below, and that should lead to more tanks, but it's going to delay this reclaim quite significantly. So this guy's already sucked a ton of reclaim. If we look at reclaim numbers, he's over 1,000 reclaim ahead. Actually, both of them have left some reclaim behind in their main patches, which is, well, they should be cleaning that up shortly. You can see, yeah, this is definitely a mistake to focus on. You can see these different colored patches. They have reclaim in them, but it's really almost no reclaim in comparison to these groups here. Say this group is massive. This group especially much more valuable than these patches here. So definitely aim for those with your engineers first. Obviously you want to clean this up eventually, but nice damage has been done here. There is some reclaim to grab for this guy, but it's not going to make up for the lost hydro and the dead mechs. And now he's reinforcing here. He's sending most of his tanks here, plus his ACU. I think that's a mistake. He should be splitting his forces. The ACU can hold this all on his own. This quite a small choke. You can fit a T1 PD here, cover that choke completely. Your ACU is going to cover it nicely, not let anything past. And then your tanks should be sent elsewhere because there's no point in having this much force in this defensive position. Ooh, a nice raid there. Single tank takes out the engineer, denies the mechs for quite a while. Another sent to replace. And on the top, quite a few tanks for Mephi. Nothing for this guy right now. And Mephi sending his commander to the normal position. It's kind of late getting some of this reclaim. But he's going to aim for the mexes and actually be kind of aggressive. Set his AC up here to avoid any raids. Now Mephi can see where the ACU is, and he probably already guessed that he wasn't in the top expansion considering all these tanks here. And this is when transport is really important on this map. It can allow you to, one, expand to these expansions down here. He could certainly use a transport to expand here. That would be very valuable and drop on the reclaim. And also allow him to steal reclaim on his opponent's top side. And also drop faster, get this reclaim faster. Generally, just transports are very useful. And as I'm saying that, this guy... What the fuck? That is very weird. Why did those engineers die? That should not happen. But he instantly saw it. And he's probably wondering what the fuck happened as well, but he reacts, drops more engineers there. He's going to steal reclaim from Mephi. And that's a good thing. A very good thing. He's already 1k ahead in reclaim. It's a big advantage to have, and he's moving to T2. Small raid getting past. I don't think it's going to do too much damage. Mephi could run back to the Hydra. That is where he's going. The advantage of, one, threatening the Hydra is going to force tanks back, and the tanks are going to have to go as far away from Mephi's other points of interest as possible. Ooh, we have nice reclaiming here. I think that those were also dropped. And the transport goes down all the way over here. And there was nothing on it. And this engineer says, "Thank you, I will suck that up." So, yeah, so you can see how nice a transport would have been for Mephi to grab all these mexes a lot faster. And also the reclaim. It wasn't to be. We have a PD set up here, but no tanks defending. And we have T2 land coming up. Do we have any such tech? Oh yes we do. Quite It's halfway there, so not far behind at all for this guy. He's going T2 with his commander, and he's quite far forward. Mephi right now is thinking, okay, I'm making T2. We don't want to push here. We have nice map control. We maybe have less reclaim, which is unfortunate. We don't have any eco either. Still T1 mexes. And no eco from this guy. I think Mephi feels relatively comfortable. He should have seen this upgrading commander. Now he sees a second upgrade, and that is surely the gun. There's no way he's making regen aura. Or restoration field, I should say. And this guy breaks through. Takes out the mechs with the arties, and he's getting a nice raid. Dead Hydro, 2 dead mexes, and then he'll probably retreat, save those tanks. Mephi now making rhinos. He's making the gun also with heavy assist. He's afraid of this commander, which is making the gun. He must be stalling pretty hardcore. Only 23 mass income. Damn. He needs those mexes. Look how slow this mass extractor is building. That's what minus 100 mass does to you. He can't afford anything, really. 25 mass income. So it's at this point that you grab all of your engineers and send them to reclaim, even manually clicking on everything. Because he has absolutely no mass. Actually, here's an idea. Get rid of all these engineers on the top plateau. Reclaim each other. Cannibalize your build power when it's not useful. And just suck up the reclaim from your own engineers. That's one way to get some mass. We can see, let's see the mass income. So 37 to 27. So Mephi's feeling good. He's happy about this. Needs to kill this guy who's getting some free reclaim. Right under Mephi's nose. His mantis are asleep. A lone Medusa sent after the commander, but he walks a bit too close. This gun is going so slowly, and now he's stalling power because he got a bit of mass. Definitely want to pause some stuff right now. Recycle some factories maybe. Oh, he's upgrading 2 mexes as well. Oh, I'm so triggered. Never mind. Let's just see what happens. Let's stop looking at this. Come on. You can do it. We're at +2. Ah, it wasn't the gun he was making anymore. That explains why it took so long. He was making Nano. And now we have a Nano T2 Seraphim gun commander walking towards a Cybran. Now Mephi does have stealth, so he's actually able. You have just a very slight range at which you can see just here. This is the space you want to be in when you're versus another gun commander, so that you're not seen. This band of rhinos is going to do a lot of damage. It's going to leave reclaim quite close to this guy. But that was a pretty nice fight for him. Took out a lot of T1, took out Nilshi. And we have all these mantis kind of poised surrounding this gun commander. Now he should know, you can see here the upgrades, how the model changes. So Mephi's just gonna fight with his commander and try to avoid allowing his units to die and provide vet for this commander. It's only going to give him more regen and more health. He's aiming for the radar, mostly to be annoying, and trying to do as much damage as possible with the commander, because he's not going to give away a vet that way. He has great map control. You can see Artie's doing work trying to raid. You can raid this mechs from up here with some Arties as well. Not a bad idea. And it is quite dangerous for Mephi. He doesn't really have more units. Well, he has a few more, but this commander is so powerful that he really has to be careful. How is he going to deal with it? We have hoplites moving to the right side. And good reclaiming NGs. A lot of reclaim here. Some T2 Rex. This guy searching for vet. Searching for units to kill. Mephi has no vet levels yet. Oh, his hoplites are going to die very quickly. This is the problem with hoplites. Some miss micro and you dump a lot of mass, lose a lot of valuable units. Also doesn't have stealth here. And if this guy is vigilant, he will kill these hoplites and get the reclaim. Mephi's lead is extending in terms of mass. He still has to worry about this. This commander is just so dangerous. You can see he's not using his T2 units at all on the side where he's versus the powerful commander. All of his T2 units are going to the right, and that's just allowing him to, well, he's leaving some mass, but it's allowing him to just hold this top side for good. And on the bottom, he's actually making progress, doing some raids, and now he has some T2PD set up. T2PD is the counter to commanders. A shield would also be nice. T2PD works, and now we have units being sent in, and it looks like he might be going for the kill here. This guy has 62 kills, 63. He's about to vet, it looks like. Oh, he's so low, 500 HP. And he vets and goes back above 3k at exactly the right time. Mephi drops a lol in the chat. Obviously highly amused by the timing of that vet level. And that's bad. There's a lot of units just got sacrificed here. And now the T2 units come in. And he's going to try and take out this commander, but he's back to 3,500 health and rising rapidly. 98 per second. 98 health per second regen. And he decides we can't finish him off here with these two T2 units. We might just be providing more vet. This is a disappointing amount of reclaim here for this guy. Okay, we have more engineers on the way. Certainly want to stop building T1 tanks, I would say. No need for Thams. This guy's saying he's so bad on this map. Looked pretty good. Pretty good for a while. Got more reclaim, which is really a very, very important thing on this map. Ooh, these arties could actually kill this max. And we have another push. This guy taking some damage from Mephi. Mephi's commander. And on the bottom side, have to see continued micro to avoid taking too much damage from these Zuis, which actually have vet. So they have done significant damage. You have a raid just got passed. And now we have T3 land from Mephi. He has a trebuchet. Trebuchet super good against T1, T2. Oh no! It's a T2 P-Gen. And he's repairing it. Will it die? It is gonna die. And it's instantly rebuilt. But yeah, that's not a bad kill to get. This guy, over 100 regen per second, 13k, almost 14k HP. He can't be stopped. But Mephi is just holding him in stalemate. What the? What happened here? Oh, they're scouts. No. No. Oh my god, this mass donation. He just has a scout spam assisted. And that is really sad to see. And Mephi is just sucking it up. He's can't believe he's been donated this mass. I wonder, that's probably like most of the difference in reclaim between these two guys. This guy going in for the final attack on Mephi's commander, but he has no units left. There's a lot of T2PD laying down fire and loyalists now as well. And even so, Mephi goes down to 2,600 HP. Holy crap. Ah yes, the difficulty of stopping a Seraphim commander is great for a Cybrant. I would say one good option is have a TML and just TML that bastard as he's upgrading. And he was so far forward while upgrading, so maybe can take advantage of that. But Mephi defended it well. You can see just held his map control, attacked with his tech units on the opposing side. Didn't allow the commander to get that much vet. He still inevitably got some, and Mephi actually was so close to killing him in his first attack when he sent a lot of his mantis in. Almost got him. If he had, I mean, even a few gestures, some T2R would have made this a lot easier, I think, on Mephi. But he made it work. Good defense, good map control, and well played, well defended. This guy, I don't think he played the map that badly, especially in the early game. Definitely needs to avoid this. And I know why he's scout spamming. His commander does have stealth, but at least don't assist. Don't assist that thing. But yeah, nice play. Both guys, nice game. GG, well played. Thanks for watching. See you next time.